Right, so you're going to picarts. My arm's aching there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
press the plus at the bottom.
Yes.
You go into whatever you want to select when you're doing picarts, but at this occasion it's the photos. Right, upgrade city's already come down there because I've used it perhaps a bit more often. So you go to upgrade city because, or if it's a new member or whatever, and then obviously I want a normal crop. So go to tools, go to crop. It's already cropped. Right, so I've cropped it anyway, and I've done all this moving about like that and like that and cropped it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I press tick and it comes up. So you go down to the toolbar and you search for add photo. You can add that one or that one of Brian or whoever the person is, but you've obviously gone there and then you press add to the appropriate packs. You normal crop again, just get rid of the main, in fact, you don't have to normal crop, but you can normal crop if you wish. I'll go back on that, discard. You can go straight to shape crop, which is on cutout, which is there, look. And you go to shape on there and you select your shape and you go and move it so it is highlighted on what you want. And you adjust it,
Yeah.
does it? And then you tick it. And it's there, look, ready, waiting for you. Put it to the size you want, move it across slightly, allowing for the next part that you're going to do there. Press your tick up there. And then you go to add photo again. And then you select that again. And then you go to add at the top up there. And then again, you can go to shape or cut out if you wish. Right? And you go to brush and you select the area that you want. You don't want it to be too big. That gives you the area that it's going to cover for you.
Yeah, I got you.
Right? You want to, I could do it like roughly there, and I'm going to get two fingers together and make it big. Right? Like that.
Yeah.
Then I let go. And then I shade in what I want. There, look.
That's what you're talking about before.
Right, now if it gets too thick, you just narrow it down. See how that white's gone to a little point there, look?
Yeah, yeah.
You can narrow it down to that and you can expand it again and you can go and do that, look.
Oh, wow.
Do all that just to get the edges. And then you move it again with your fingers like that. It doesn't matter so much about this. This can go over and it don't really matter because this is already, this part of the picture's already on the thing, right? So that don't really matter, but you move it again, that don't really matter. But down here it does because you don't want that cream in, so you've got to colour that in as much as you dare so it don't catch that cream. And you just keep colouring it in.
If you overdo it, you can soon put it back, can't you?
Yeah, you just press the back arrow and it takes it back a few stages. The more you touch it, the more you have to press that.
Yeah.
Right. And you move it and you keep doing this until you get, you can risk it and do a botch job and do it quickly if you wish, but making that bigger. You just move it again with your two fingers. You keep doing that lot. And you can see that's shaded in. So now I can shrink it. It's not quite shaded there, look, so I colour that in. Not quite shaded there, so I colour that in. But I can shrink it a bit now. And I can expand that a bit. And I can colour it in even more now and make sure that it's really well in. You've got to keep going over it very, very well. See, I can cover all that now. That don't really matter. But I can make sure that that's all shaded in properly.
So that's
You've got
going
to keep going over it and over it and over it and over it, just making sure that it's really, really, really shaded in. Because
Is that, excuse me, is that emphasizing the figures when it's finished?
it's
No.
emphasizing what you're selecting. The
Right,
more you do it, the more it's going to be coming through crystal clear.
right.
All
So
right.
everybody
See, I caught it there, look. So if I go back a bit, down there, I caught it. That's gone now, look. So if I just keep doing that and making sure it's really well covered in. See, a tiny bit just there that's just come by. That should take now, and you press that, and it's took. See, look. It's taken.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's done that, but it has. Oh, it's because I coloured that in as well. But, you know, you could shrink it. You could do that with your thing to shrink it, and you can do that. And then you just move it across, and you shrink it down to where you want it. And it's done, look.
Right.
And then you tick it, and that looks perfect. Well, near enough perfect. And then you go to your add a photo again, and you select Brian. You select add. And you go to shape crop again if you wish. You don't have to shape crop, you know, but go to shape crop, select your circle or whatever it is you want, and you do that. Move it about wherever you want it. Press your tick, and it's there, look. And that's it. Press your tick, press your arrow at the top, press save, and it comes up with save there, and you press save there, and it's done. Easy as that.
Have you got a photograph of Deborah from when she went